Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. Let's see what's going on for Pisces placements at this time. So whether that is your sun, your moon, your rising sign, your Venus, you have a lot of planets in Pisces, or you just have your Pisces house. You could get a message in the reading if you're cross-watching as well. Just keep an open mind, take what resonates, disregard the rest, don't force anything to fit ever. And feel free to check out any other video on the channel because they're all done in divine timing, meant for you to find them when you need them. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much if you have. I can't wait to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then we are going to be doing new content as well. So thank you to everyone who is helping me reach that milestone. Hopefully we can continue to grow. And readings for all the signs, if you're interested in that, I do that on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice, linked below. Okay, all that being said, Page of Swords. I get a sense of something that has been quiet can't be quiet any longer, or if someone has been keeping quiet, and this could be you, it's almost like they're struggling to do that, or they don't want to do that anymore. So let's see. So this could be the delayed communication, delayed information, and we are in a Mercury retrograde when I'm recording this, so makes sense. So what's happening for Pisces placements at this time? Okay. So this is going to be the situation that we're looking at, whatever is being highlighted at this time. And these are going to be the developments that we can expect to see happen. For some, these are coming in as you're watching the video during that time frame, time period. For others, this has already happened. And for others, it will be happening very, very shortly, okay? So bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. And it did try to come out in the pre-shuffle as well. So we'll see what this is about, because the Devil is usually things that we're bound to, or we feel bound to. So it could be self-limiting beliefs, it could be an actual addiction, it could be controlling tendencies, it could be struggling with ego. So we'll see. Current situation, the Four of Cups. You're not happy with something. The Challenge, the Queen of Pentacles. In the Foundation, the King of Cups. It could be your energy, could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Recently, we have the World. So I feel like for a lot of you, you've recently decided to release yourself from something, and that something or someone might be trying to creep back up or creep back in at this time. On the mind, we have the Emperor. You're in charge, you're in control, which is good. So what's happening today? We have the Four of Swords, the Five of Wands, yeah, and the Two of Cups. See, something that has been delayed. Something that has been delayed. There's been a wait time, a period of time when things appear to be dead, okay? Not moving, not happening. It could have been involving other people because of other people, but there's some sort of conversation, communication, invitation, or meetup that is happening today. So if, for example, this is going on in a job sense, it could be that your self-limiting beliefs may have held you back from applying for something, or you applied for something, you're not hearing back, and your old patterns of doubting yourself are starting to creep back up. But by the end of the day, you will hear news. There were a lot of applicants, and it took them longer to go through the applicants than they initially anticipated, but you're receiving an offer. Does that make sense? Because this could also be a business person or someone in HR. So just be mindful of those self-limiting beliefs, and be mindful of this attitude with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is an energy of apathy. It's when we start to give in to, you know, the Devil with Son of Swords and the Nine of Wands, self-limiting beliefs. Oh, you're never going to get this. This always happens. This is never going to change. This is never going to work out. You're never going to get yourself out of this. You're never going to get anything better. Okay, be mindful of those thoughts. And I'm right there with you. Okay, I'm not preaching at you because I'm right there with you. It's a struggle. It's an effort. Okay, Nine of Wands, to keep going. But you have that offer coming. You just have to keep going. You just have to hold your ground, maintain your position, as in don't back down. All right. If you can't push yourself to take another step forward, at least don't back down from where you've come to. Okay, does that make sense? So when in doubt, just don't do anything. All right, because You're not in the best mindset right now. This is pessimistic energy. This is where we tell ourselves, well, why would I bother? I'm not even going to get my hopes up. It's not going to work out anyway. What's the point? Okay, it's when we start to doubt everything that's coming our way, or someone tells us, oh, good things are coming for you, and you're like, yeah, whatever. Okay, so just be very mindful of this mindset and this attitude, because what we think we create. Okay, I feel like it has to do with the fact that something has been taking a long time to come together, or something that you really wanted for yourself. You really valued this. You saw this as a really valuable opportunity. Might have taken a long time to come together. Okay? This could also have been a situation where something else needed to be wrapped up by yourself or someone else involved. Someone else had to overcome their self-limiting beliefs in order to approach you and talk to you. Someone else had to cut something else out, someone else out in order to make space, to make room for you. And maybe it took them a while to overcome their fears, to overcome their beliefs, their limiting beliefs, okay? That's why you have 3 4. So again, that could talk about stability, but it also, with the Devil, the 7 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups, and the reading talks about stagnancy, okay? But if this is in a romantic sense, okay, this is where, again, someone had to get themselves out of something to approach you, or you had to get yourself out of something to approach someone else. Okay, take it as it makes sense. But I feel like you're the one that has been waiting and feeling stuck and feeling stagnant to the point where you're now telling yourself, this is just never going to happen. Why do I even try? Why do I even bother? Okay. We're dealing with, we have Aries, we have Capricorn, we have water signs as well, but don't get stuck on signs, especially in a general reading. So whoever this is, they have got themselves unstuck. They're coming to tell you, okay? This could be someone who has been listening to the wrong people. People have been giving them bad advice, intentionally or not, but they've been giving them bad advice, okay? So to the point where this person has been feeling stuck, doubting what they want to do. It's almost like, yeah, they had confidence issues or self-esteem issues, and so they were talking to people trying to get confirmation, validation, advice. Is my idea good? You know what I mean? And they've been talking to the wrong people, or too many people have been giving them conflicting views, and they felt stuck because they didn't know what to choose. They didn't trust themselves enough to just choose something and go with it. They were hoping like everyone would agree on one thing, and that would make their decision easier, for example, right? And they've been getting conflicting views, or there was too much going on. They felt stuck and bound trying to please people. This could have been a people-pleasing behavior that they had to overcome, or you had to overcome in order to pursue this, okay? So what else is going on for Pisces here? Where is this headed? Where is this headed? We have the 2 of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. We keep getting this message, and it is Mercury retrograde, so I'm not surprised. But we keep getting this message where you've already turned your back on something with the 2 of Wands. And here it is. It's coming in when you're not looking at it anymore, when you're not expecting it anymore, okay? Hence the unexpected element of the Wheel of Fortune. Timing was a factor. Timing was an issue. It was not within your control, which may have also been very frustrating. And for others of you, I feel like someone's finally meeting you in the middle. Someone is finally seeing what you have to offer, and they're willing and able and happy to match that offer, okay? So where is this going to go for Pisces? Where is this going to go for Pisces? Page of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. Here's, I mean, can't make it up. Here's where they match your effort, okay? Genuine, open, honest communication for a change with the Page of Cups. About reciprocating, meeting in the middle, matching your effort, making up for lost time, putting together a plan, putting together a strategy, talking about the future, talking about next steps, Knight of Pentacles. But this is good news coming in, Pisces, either way, no matter what it's about for you. For some of you, I'm definitely seeing this about job, money. I also hear school. You want to get into a specific program, whether you're a student or you just want to go back to school somehow or enhance your education somehow. In those respects, in those arenas of life, whoever had to make the decision had to go through a process. That's why they felt like their hands were tied. Okay? They had to give everyone a fair share. There were a lot of applicants, or there were a lot of requests, or there were a lot of interviews, or whatever the case may be. And their hands were tied in that they wanted to offer you whatever this is, okay? Or to approve your request first, or to approve your whatever, okay? But they had to go through the process, the legal process, the policy, company process, where you have to leave an application open for such an amount of time, and then you have to go through every single applicant. You have to go through every single application, every single presentation, every single request, okay? So that you can prove that, you know, the people you've shortlisted and why, and then from those people who you've called back for an interview and why you've offered that particular person the job or the opportunity, or you've approved their requests above others, and so on and so forth. So that's where their hands were tied, okay? Hence the delay. And I feel like there was an unexpected number of requests, demands, applicants. And that is what has slowed this process down, okay? And this could be something, like I say, I don't know if there's an international aspect to it, there's something at a distance, or something to do with housing, or job change, career change, business loans, mortgages, visas, documentation in that sense. And so it's a case of whoever was in charge and had to decide, their hands were tied. They had to go through the same process for every single person. It had to be fair, okay? In emotional matters, I get the sense that someone has been fighting their own demons, and someone has been conquering their own self-limiting beliefs. Someone has been conquering addictions, bad behaviors, codependency tendencies, people-pleasing tendencies. They've been listening to the wrong people. They've been listening to too many people. They've confused themselves. They didn't trust themselves enough to make a decision when it came to you. But some sort of cycle has wrapped up recently with the World card. This is glow up. This is where we come into our power. We also have the King of Cups in the foundation, so someone had to grow up a little bit, someone had to mature a little bit, someone had to come into their own power. And we have the Emperor crowning you, talking about structure, power, and control. I'm in charge of my own life, male or female, doesn't matter. And they're finally able to approach you, okay? There's still some hesitation, there's still some trepidation, but they can overcome that. They are stronger than their fears at this time, and they had to go through what they had to go through, wrap up some cycles, cut out some people, cut out some bad behaviors, or whatever it is, in order to get to this point where they can overcome their fears. The fears are still there, the doubts, the hesitation, whatever this is, they're still there, but they're manageable and they can overcome them, okay? They're in charge, they're stable, and now they can meet you in the middle, okay? So you may be reconsidering whether or not you turned your back on something, because I see mutual energy here. I see mutual interest, mutual admiration, mutual energy, okay? And a desire to put in the work, a desire to put in the effort with the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, okay? Now, I want to be clear, this is not the person from your past that was toxic. This is not the person from your past that broke your heart. This is not someone you have a lot of history with, and unpleasant history at that. This is not that person. If that person comes around sniffing, just send them packing, or just keep that door firmly shut, because they have not changed. This could also be someone just taking a shot, you know. It's like, I'm just fishing, let's see what bites. Very disrespectful individual. They have not changed. Okay, they have not changed. And if they're coming back around talking about that and talking about second chances and whatever, you may have children with this person, which makes things complicated. Or this could be a family member and makes things complicated, but they have not changed. You have had a glow up. You have had some realizations about yourself, some understandings about yourself. You've come into your own power. You've healed, you've recovered. So when they're coming in bringing drama, you can keep that door shut. Do you know what I mean? So just to be clear, this here is something new that took a long time to come together. Okay, it took a long time to come together to the point where you felt like it was just never going to happen, but it's something new, right? If it's someone that you have known in your life for a while, you've never dated them, okay? Although I'm not necessarily seeing links to the past. I'm not necessarily seeing this person having been in your life a long time and now they're trying to change status in your life or whatever. It could be for some of you, but I'm not seeing it here, so I'm not going to focus on that too much. This is something new, someone new, relatively new. You've known them for a few weeks or a couple of months tops, and you never were able to get on the same page at the same time. Okay, it's that kind of situation. You couldn't put your finger on it, but you kept missing each other. You kept, you were never in the same place at the right time, at the same time. Okay, and on the same page at the same time. So it's like playing catch up, constantly playing catch up. Or playing tag, right? I'm here, where are you? And then you're like, well, if you're not coming, I'm leaving. And then they're getting there just as you're leaving, and they're just missing you. And then it starts again. So that situation is now finally given the green light because someone learned what they needed to learn, them both. Okay, that situation is now given the green light to come together. And there's going to be communication and potentially an invitation or a meeting over a drink, over coffee, over whatever, and a genuine conversation of, feelings, intentions, what's been going on, what they want to see happen, what you want to see happen, where you want this to go. Okay? So Pisces, that is what I'm seeing. That is what I have for us today. Let me know what this is for you, okay? How you resonate with the reading if you do, but I hope the reading helps you. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Say hi if you're new so that we can all welcome you. And yeah, let's have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.